Oh, how are we going? Welcome to me, Red Scan, another round of righteous readings where I give raw, righteous, real readings to you guys, my beautiful other viewers. I hope you're having an exceptional day, weekend, whatever part of the working or weekend or week that you are up to. I hope you're having a good one. I hope you're having your most high vibrational time. And most importantly, I hope you are loving, living, and doing everything you can to just get the most out of life. Because, hey, we've only got one time here, don't we? Well, depends on what you believe. But that's fun. All beliefs are always loved and welcomed here. So, if we've not met before, hi, my name is Redsky and I am a divinational specialist. I give readings to you guys on YouTube for free here. I also do weekly lives, starting to bring back into form, but they will be becoming a bit more fluent as we travel forward next month, midway through. August is going to be a bit spotty for me, guys. As I said in the previous All Signs video, I'm taking some time off for some personal reasons. I'll be going away to get some guidance myself, in all honesty. So wish me well during that time. Wish me well, because I really do appreciate everyone's support. I should be back at the end of August to restart the readings up for September. They will be a little bit late in their outcome because I'd like to be a month advance. I'm going to be about a month behind. But that's okay because we can just structure it as we go. Now, we are going to do July's main monthly as we are getting a little bit behind on that now too. So, we are going to do the next sign in line, which is my centaurs. So, beautiful Sagittarius, placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury. You are up next for your July main monthly. I'm going to do a Celtic Cross of standard placements like I do for you all the time, and I'm going to go through, clarify, this is where your storyline comes out. So make sure you stay till the end of the reading. If you stop at the beginning, you will not get your messages. You're going to get a very brief description of the card meanings, and that's about it. Your storyline comes through the clarifier, which is the second part of the portion of this reading. I know I explain this to you guys every time. I know you are all very smart cookies because my fan base are pretty much regular people that always watch. Now, I would applaud you, though, if you are one of those regular watchers that aren't subscribed to my channel, please start subscribing to the channel. I really would love to see some growth around that count of how many people are subscribed to my channel. It's been so stagnant for so long. I would love to see some growth. And I know by the statistics that there are lots of you out there that are watching my videos, over 60%, which aren't subscribed. So I would applaud you to hit the red subscribe button, hit that notification bell to all. Plus, especially if you're Australian, you can join me live. Well, you can join me live wherever you are in the world. But if you're Australian like me, your times will coincide good when I go live, which means you could join in, be part of the treat. I'd love to see some more Aussie subscribers, more Aussie people coming through the tarot community and really pronouncing our place here, because there's not many of us Aussies around that actually follow divinational art. I'd love to see more of us join my channel, considering I am full-fledged, full-blooded Australian. I'm from South Australia, born and bred, and I still live here now. So if you didn't know that about me, now you do. I am actually an Australian. So I'd love to see some more Australian support on my channel, guys. So come on. I know you are out there watching my videos. The statistics tells me that they're out there. They're not subscribed, and I don't know why. Let me know in the comments down below. If you're an Australian and you're not subscribed to my channel, but you do watch my content, tell me why you're not considering subscribing. Because I'd love to know what's holding you back from pushing the big red for Big Redsky. All right, Saggy, you're up first, so batter up. Let's hit it. Let's go. Also, my lovely cousin bought me some more candles yesterday. Look at this gorgeous piece. Isn't that just psychedelically wise and horrific? I love it. I love it. I love it. I think it's the most beautiful piece I've ever seen. I'm really into artistic work at the moment. Anything that's like retro, trendy, collective with the painting. I've been actually doing a lot of my own painting therapy lately. So if you see odd paintings in the background, yeah, that's me and my dealing with my psychosis, so don't worry about it. All right, beautiful Sagittarius centaurs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury placements. We are about to hit your monthly for the month of July 2023. Please leave a like. Definitely comment if you feel pulled to do so. I love hearing your thoughts, theories, your tidbits, and just shooting the shit. So let's go for Sagittarius now. All placements for that July month of 2023. Celtic Cross standard placement spirit. Let's go. What we got coming in for the Sagittarius. Wow, a Gemini card. That's your polar opposite, so that's quite amusing to me. I'm doing this very crooked for some reason today. Let's straighten her up because that's going to make my OCD just lovely. If you didn't have it, my God, you're going to have it by the time I finish this reading. My Lord. I'm so twisted. Twisted sister. Twisted sister. Twisted Sister. Where does that sound familiar from? Is that a band or something, or is that a song title? Let me know in the comments down below, but for some reason Twisted Sister is coming through thick and fast for you guys. I know there was a band called Scissors. One of my sons absolutely loves it. I feel like dancing is one of his songs. Now, that's neither here nor there. We have a few majors. The full reverse coming through in the challenge. The Sun in the past. The Empress in the outside view, the Chariot in your hopes and fears, and the outcome is Justice reverse. That's quite a few majors. That is, of course, 5 out of 11 cards. A few big things happening for you this month, Saggy, but the underlying energy for July is that 8 of Pentacles. Working so hard. Meticulously, methodically. It is reversed, however. This is what you should be doing, working meticulously and methodically, but what you are doing is backing up, backing away, not putting in the time, not investing the effort. I feel like for you have had enough of whatever it is you maybe do for crust. You might be needing to take some respite, repose, step back from that with the 4 of Swords underneath that, 8 of Pentacle reverse. There is a sense here of needing to take a step back intellectually from what you do for your career or monetary. Let's get into the main reading now. Your current energy for July. The Page of Swords, the Gemini card. You're being very vigilant. So vigilant, you're watching things that are less than obvious. What people say, what their actions are, how they line up. Being so damn vigilant, you want knowledge. Knowledge is key. Key is king. King is it, baby. And you want that. You want that intellectual knowing. You want that knowledge and you want it now. Your crossing challenge, however, though, is the full reverse. Being overly neglectful of your responsibilities this month. Letting go of the leash to the point where you're being reckless. You're being hopelessly foolish. You really are just stepping it across the line maybe a bit far. And the challenge is to try to rein that back or to manage things a little bit better in your endeavour of being free. Creating the reading subconscious level is an Ace of Cups. Your subconscious is screaming new beginning here and some sort of championship love or connection or something that is really devoured and very much resonating with you. There's some sort of connection here. The root of the reading, the foundation, however, is a Page of Pentacle reverse. We're lacking in skill here to advance. We're lacking in either education or knowledge, but mainly some sort of skill-based thing we need that we're just lacking in. The past energy was fluent and good. The Sun, beautiful. You know, everything was aligned for you in the past energy. Everything was looking good. You had a lot of hope. Very hopeful, I want to say as well. But things were looking quite shiny. You were very happy, felt very fulfilled. And you just felt the Sun really basking its energy on you. But moving forward from that, there was some sort of repercussion of that. 3 of Cups reversed. This is a lack of reconciliation. If anything, it's overindulgence. You know, maybe drinking too much, partying too much, getting in that zone of just festivity too much. We need to maybe manage that a little bit better. Spirit's advice is the 9 of Swords. This month you could be very much up in your head worrying about, you know, a loved one. This is about the fears. This is very much in that mental totality of fear. And not sleeping very well during this time, which could be leading you to more upsets in your mental facilities because we're not sleeping well, we're not thinking quite so sharp. Outside's view of you, they see, Sag, the Empress card, beautiful, Venus energy coming through here. They see someone that is very beautiful, someone that is very devoted, someone that's got a real chance of birthing something new here or fulfilling something great here, someone that's at the right time, in the prime of their life, ripe for the picking, I would like to say. They may even see someone that might be pregnant, about to give birth, or is with bub if you're a female. If you're a male, that can also translate in some ways too, but this is more of a feminine energy. Venus is feminine. So this is someone that's very much in their fertile, fluent time. Could even be someone you know. Hopes and fears. Cancer's major arcana now, the Chariot. Forward movement, pushing through with adversity here and triumph. Regardless of what you've got to go through, you will push straight through it. There is much movement here. You're blasting off like a space shuttle, sweetheart. Outcome, Saggy. Justice in reverse, Libra's major arcana. The outcome is not great. This is injustice. This is bias and bigotry, severity and judgment. If you're going through any legal issues at the moment, don't expect them to be fair. They will not be. It will be out of balance. It'll go, you're going to get smack bum. You're going to be used as an example perhaps, or you're going to be towed across the coals to the full extent of the law. There is a sense of a real injustice in this outcome. You are being punished for something that is not your fault, or not solely your fault, or you're wearing it. You're wearing it thick and fuzzy, I'm afraid. And I feel like there's much disdain, much upset about this. It's really unfair. And I feel like the totality is not going to be great for you. And then we get a clarifying deck. We're going to run back through this. All right, Sag, let's travel back through and clarify this now for you. Sagittarius, I need clarification of this July reading. Clear and precise clarification. We start with the Page of Swords. Why is this Page of Swords here for Saggy? Please clarify the current energy for July. Page of Swords for Sagittarius. I'm hearing all in good time. Page of Swords. You find out all in good time. The Knight of Pentacles, you sure will. It's going to take some time because the Knight of Pentacles is years. Here's a time card. Challenge, the Full reverse. Why is this challenge the Full reverse for Saggy? The Queen of Wands reverse. Crowning the reading, we have that Ace of Cups. Can we clarify the Ace? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Root of the reading, the Page of Pentacles reverse. Can we please clarify this Page of Pentacles reverse at the root of the reading for Sagittarius? Ace of Pentacles. Past energy is the Sun. Can we please clarify the energy of the Sun? Why is the Sun? Thank you. Wow, come through again. Nine of Swords with the Ten of Swords. Wow, wow, wow. Moving forward from that, we have that Three of Cups reverse. Why is this Three of Cups? Thank you. Strength card, Leo's major. Spirit's advice, the Nine of Swords. Clarify further Spirit's advice for July for Sagittarius. The Nine of Swords. Why is this Nine of Swords here? Sagittarius. For Spirit's advice. Let's clarify Spirit's advice further. That Nine of Swords. It's in your head, I'm hearing. It's all in your head. I don't know if it is all in your head. Seven of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Outside's view, the Empress. Why is this Empress here? Clarify the Empress for the outside's view for Sagittarius of July. Thank you. King of Wands reversed now. I've got the King and the Queen reversed here. I hadn't called the cards yet, guys, so I'm going to just retract that for a sec. The Chariot, please. Hopes and fears now is the Chariot. And that's why. The Devil, the Moon reversed, two majors there. Finally, the outcome for Sagittarius is July. We have the Justice in reverse. Quickly clarify this Justice in reverse. Why is the Justice in reverse? Please clarify the outcome of the Justice in reverse for Sagittarius is July 2023. Justice in reverse. Being a bit slow to show your faces here, Sagittarius. Wheel of Fortune reverse. Four of Wands reverse. The King of Swords reverse. The Magician. Mercurian energy there. The Seven of Cups underneath that. We can master anything we want, but what we're doing right now, we don't want it. The Magician with the Eight of Pentacles reverse. You can manifest anything you want. And I feel you feel this is the underlying current of July. You can be anything you want to be. You can smash it. But right now, what you want and what you're doing are not in alignment. That's why you're not putting any skill or any advancement into this current career or current thing you're doing to earn a pentacle, monetary, blah, 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 blah. Because it's not what you really want in the heart of the core of the matter. You don't want to be doing this. This doesn't bring you the fulfillment that it maybe once did, maybe it never did. But You're coming to a real realization now, Sagittarius, that enough time, I feel time is really repetitioning hard for you here because the current energy as well with that Knight. Time is a crucial factor here for you because let's skittle through. Because this is a very interesting energy, the current. The Page of Swords with the Knight of Pentacles. The Page of Swords is usually a youngling, very much keen on knowledge, information, that which is less than obvious, being very vigilant. But the Knight of Pentacles, he's slow and steady. He rides a heavy-handed stag, not a show pony. This is something that's designed to pull and haul heavy earth. He takes years to come in. Years. So you're being very vigilant. You're being very, very clued in, looking for the signs. And you don't give if this is going to take years. You will adjust. You will change as you need to throughout this process. But you will not give up or give in until you find that knowledge and until you make the move of it, which will bring in security of monetary for you. This knowledge is very critical. And I want to say it's direct in alignment with what you do for a career in your money sector. There is knowledge that is needed here. I've got a bit of a scammer feeling here, not for you, but who you're trying to find this information out about. If it's a person, place, or thing, could even be like a business or an entity. There's some sort of screwball shit going on here, and you are taking years if you need to get to the bottom of this, and you will. I feel you will. The challenge, however, is the Fool reverse with Queen of Wands reverse. The challenge is trying not to get lost in the frenzy of freedom and not to be jealous, vindictive, or hypercritical of others at that time. Your challenge is to maybe not discard someone that has this energy or to work with. But the challenge really is something around over foolishness, over indulgence, and someone that's very keen on self, because the Queen of Wands reverse really is very self-centered energy. She's very much about her needs. She gets very jealous, very envious. She can be a bit emotionally unstable too at times. She can just really fly off at the bit for nothing. Crowning this reading, hanging above it all at the forefront, Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. In the subconscious level for Saggy, there is a fresh new seed or beginning in something that you really want to championize, something you really feel resonates with you. And you're doting on this with the Queen of Pentacles. You are putting all of self into this. You're nurturing it, trying to make it grow, trying to make it fluent, trying to bring this into fruition. With the Two of Pentacles, you really are trying to have the agility to handle this, especially around money matters. You're rocking it back and forth. You're really trying to make it go the longevity. But there is some issues around that. Root of the ring with Page of Pentacles reversed with Ace of Pentacles. Lacking in the skill to advance in something fresh, new, a beginning. Lacking in the skill or knowledge to be able to bring in this start of something in monetary gains or materialistic growth. It's very heartbreaking, I feel. I've got to pause there. I'll be back. Let's continue those placements now. So I do believe I just read the root of the reading. So we're going to the past energy now. The Sun, the Nine of Swords with the Ten of Swords. This is incredible, this past energy. Sagittarius, you know, there was the Sun. There was the happiness, there was the fulfillment, and there was a lot of joy and a lot of thankfulness. Really feeling like the sun was basking upon your skin. But there was still a lot of reservations in your mind's eye around a loved one or an individual that you really have a lot of worries about, not sleeping well, really being up in your head. And this did cause a real issue with the Ten of Swords. It left you to feel pained, backstabbed, weakened to the point of not being able to intellectually or emotionally, idealistically or mentally go any further. It left you stunted. It left you to the point where you were just desolated and flat out. So even though the sun was bringing all of this happiness, there was one aspect, one fracture, one part, one piece, one portion of your life that was giving you a lot of mental anxiety, making you not sleep well, you know, all up in your head. And this led to an actual, almost physical issue, from the mental aptitude into an actual, I can't take anymore. 10 is the completion of a cycle. And therefore, moving forward from that energy, we have the Three of Cups reversed with the Strength card. Strength, Leo's major arcana. Now, there was a bit of overindulgence, overabundance, or a lot of superficiality that came from this. But with that rose a lot of strength, tenacity, and will. there was a righting of the wrongs, I guess you could say. And you stood proud in an energy of being very dominant and very assured of yourself, of your own power and wisdom. Most of all, your energy, how to use it and how to bring in fluency and fruitation through that motion of the actual strength that you truly possess within yourself. Now, Spirit's advice is much and many, guys. 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords reversed, 9 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Page of Wands. 2 pages here. A lot going on in Spirit's advice for the month of July for Saggy. The 9 of Swords, again, is rat and wheel syndrome, that mental aspect of yourself where you're really worried, you're really fearing here, worried about an individual, a loved one, not sleeping well. With the 7 of Swords reversed, these fears are somewhat, in some ways, maybe coming into fruition, or you're seeing signs of some sort of deviate positioning from an individual person, place, or thing. Because that 7 of Swords reversed is someone that is getting away with blindsiding you and taking something from you, needing to save their own skin, someone throwing someone under the bus. But you've still got plenty of merit regardless. The 9 of Pentacles, you've still got lots of growth. Everything you got off your own back is still there in place. It's more of an inconvenience rather than a desolation. The Page of Pentacles, this is where you decide to get more skill where you didn't before. And to gain what you don't know and to learn, gain skills, study, and from that the Page of Wands. Flamboyant ideas and interests, flamboyant possibilities, growth are plentiful, passion and desire coming back into the forefront of it. With the skill comes the passion, comes the devotion, comes the grasping of this that you want so badly and have wanted. Outsider's view, Saggy, the Empress with the King of Wands reversed. They see someone that is very much in their prime, in their birthing, or in a very beautiful, plentiful place, but they do see someone that can be a bit arrogant and a bit full of themselves and can get a little bit me, I, perhaps, because they know they're hot shit. Hopes and fears. 3 major arcana, Sagittarius. 3 major arcana. The signs of Cancer, Capricorn, and Pisces. In your hopes and fears, and my God, if I had these cards, I would fear it too. The Chariot is saying you are moving forward very furiously with deep, triumphal momentum. You're pushing through regardless, you're bringing in balance where there wasn't, but most importantly, you are on a mission, honey. This mission may come with consequence of the devil. End up being subordinated or being shackled to something that was less than for your highest of good, getting into addictive, getting into bad circumstances, getting around the wrong crowd. But from this, a lesson will be learned because the moon then comes in reverse. And this is saying that you recognize these delusions and these illusions and this for what it truly is, a shadow of what you don't want to be, something that you don't want to be clung to, attained with, associated by. You had your taste of the candy. You smoked the devil's lettuce. And it's done now. It's tick that box. We move on now. We're not going to get stuck in this energy any longer than what we needed to learn a lesson or to understand. We see that for what it is now. And we will not be lost in the source of it because we can smell quite clearly even when we cannot see. These outcome is all reversed, and it's a worrying one. Justice, Libra's major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the 4 of Wands reversed with the King of Swords reverse. Sagittarius, the outcome for July 2023 is much injustice, bias and bigotry, severity in judgments, things going against you, and with the Wheel of Fortune coming in behind that, there is much bad odds on top of that. It is a terrible amount of bad luck and bad sequence and bad outcomes. The 4 of Wands reverse, it still brings some light to this, that even though everything is going bad around you, you can still rely on some of the connections within your home or family, even though at the moment they're not as plentiful as what they should be, and there may even be some arguments between these long running and very solid connections. The King of Swords reverse. This may lead you to start being quite malicious and lashing out, telling the truth, but doing so in a way that scolds people or puts them up in reprimand. It's an individual that, because they're kind of hurt, they're hurting everyone else, they're using their words in a malicious manner, or they are telling truths that shouldn't be actually really told, pulling people up on things that they would only do because they are feeling kind of hurt themselves, and they're trying to manage that by deflecting it onto other people, places, or things. You could be very moody during this time too. And it's all because of this outcome, of this this biased, bigotry, severity of this judgment that you're facing, this justice. And because the Wheel of Fortune reversed is behind that, it's like justice is on its head. It's not favouring you. It's not even being fair. And there's just bad luck, bad sequence. I can't even roll the dice. Everything is rigged. Everything is just, it's bullshit. I can't take a trip. I can't spin the dice even for a chance, because even that's falling on its asshole. Nothing I do will break this curse. But you're not cursed. You're not cursed. There is a sequence of events I want to say to you that they're going to be very trying. Now ask for extra advice, and look who shall grant you their presence. The Temperance in reverse. What is Temperance card's major arcana? It's you, Sagittarius. You are not in your right energy right now. You are Temperance reversed. There is imbalance here. There is impatience here. There is a lack of frugality and fusing and making of the mineral to the metal. All by which you strive for, and that what truly resonates with you is on its head, Sagittarius, in July. You feel very discombobulated. You feel like there is no motion or way to go about things that is right. And it's because you're on your head. Your energy is way out. Bring back balance and patience and fusion, where otherwise you feel erratic, scattered, and impartial. Temperance, to temper metal, is to work on it religiously to make it stronger. This is a strength exercise for you this month. You need to right your temperate energy, because right now it's very untempered and it's weak. When you right yourself, you will be strong again, and you will be tempered and strong. This is a lesson, and you will grow from it, Sagittarius. But will it be easy? My God, no. Will you be angry through it? Oh God, yes. But still go forth and not give in or out, because the guidance and the lesson by which you will learn from this far exceeds the discomfort of the triumphantness that you will need through the lesson itself. What it will bore and what it will extend to you is knowledge that you truly do seek and that you truly do want. Speaking of which, the Page of Swords. That knowledge you're so keen to gain, that door you are so willing to open and yearning for so long in your heart, comes at a cost, like everything in life. Nothing is gained without trying, needing, giving, or sacrifice. Your sacrifice is this lesson. To gain this knowledge by which you seek so badly, Sagittarius, is it worth it? Because if you give up, give out, or walk away, you will not gain what you seek. What is knowledge worth? Information is key. The key belongs to the king, and the king owns it all. Knowledge is everything in this world. To be without it is to be no wiser. To have the key to that knowledge makes you the master. I'm going to love you and leave you there. Thank you for joining me, Sagittarius Redsky, on Righteous Readings, Raw Righteous Real. And thank you so much, each and every single one of you, for joining me. I have absolutely adored reading your cards, and I can't wait to see you on the next round with me. Till then, light and love to all. Stay blessed to yourselves and each other. Bye, y'all. Peace.